What's up, fam? I'm Marina.
And I'm Antonio.
Welcome to Navarro the Life. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So we thought firing a nanny through WhatsApp was actually a decent thing to do. Panama thought different. Firing our nanny ended up costing us $1,000. And it wasn't because we fired her, it was because of how we did it. But first, let me tell you why we hired our nanny in the first place. It was really kind of to like help Isla. She's 6 now. When we first got to Panama 4 years ago, we started the hunt to look for a nanny. And I feel like we work really hard, and I don't want her to kind of like grow up just being by herself a lot. I do take time away from work to work with her, and even though we work from home, you feel like you have more time for your kids, but you find yourself still working. So I wanted a nanny to speak to her in Spanish, because at the time we moved here, she didn't know Spanish. And then second, I wanted her to kind of get culture and then have fun and to be creative, you know, not always like on her phone. This is what happened. What had happened was, okay. So originally we were trying to hire the nanny, but Antonio was like putting out ads, and it would be like, hey, yeah, I can come, and then the day of, oh, I can't come. Hey, I can come, I can't come. So then he just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put out the ad wide open and invite everybody at the same time, same day out here. And on that day, it was like 4 or 5 girls that showed up. So it was just like, wait, what just happened?
Why does it keep tripping?
So, I don't know. So,
I just think she's tripping.
oh, so silly. So what happened was that at that time, they're all like, well, like, I need this job, like, please don't fire me, don't fire me. So we're like, okay, well, we'll just do a trial basis with all y'all, and we'll just figure it out, like, you know, because, like, you know, we didn't want to let anybody go, especially if you're showing a major interest. So what ended up happening was she was really good. She came from the hospitality field, so she knew how like to make the beds up really nicely. She knew how to clean really well, and
she was a chef at one of the restaurants.
So that was amazing. So what we did was we put her in charge of the other 3 girls, and so she would basically tell which one to clean, which one to do this. And so they had that thing, you know, that was working for a while.
But it did work for a little bit.
But then the other girls, like, we had different issues, like, you know, like one kept hiding in the kitchen, and every time
I'm gonna tell you what the different issues were.
What?
One of them is Irina thinks people should be working very hard at all times.
Okay, but see, he says that, but if I call his brother right now, he would vouch for me. This one girl, every time we walked in the kitchen, she was like scrubbing this same spot. Then she moved into hiding in Isla's closet.
Yes,
then she
true.
moved into hiding in our closet.
That's
so
true.
Therefore, we let her go.
All I wanted was, I'm like, if the things you tell her to get done are done, that's all that's important.
How about this?
About
do we not have the best of the best? Our nanny, our nanny that we have. Do we not have everything I wanted in a nanny?
No.
So what is she missing?
The age. You really, really wanted grandma age.
Because I thought grandma age would have been the right age, and then I didn't know that they told us that 18-year-old was too young to be a nanny. Our nanny's 18. I believed them, so I'm good on that. So what else? What else is the problem?
She doesn't speak English.
Yeah, she does speak English.
Oh, she does. You talk to her in English, and you talk to her in Spanish.
Both.
Okay.
What were you about to say before that?
Nothing.
Say what you was about to say something before we got on that part.
Nothing. I told you don't go for no grandma to be someone younger.
Anyway, the point is I got everything that I wanted in a nanny.
The issue was there seemed to be like an attitude towards Irina.
Right. Like if I'm talking to her and I'm like, hey, you know, blah blah blah, she just like and then Hefe. Wait, Hefe. Yeah, Hefe. I thought they used to call me heifer. But anyway, yeah.
Not a heifer.
I know, but when they were saying, I'm like, what are you calling me now? They're like, oh, okay, blah. But she would we'll be talking, and then she'll just stop talking to me, and then just walk away, and then go find Antonio. And so it's like her mentality was just like,
Yeah, she just really had
she was really rude towards me. In the end, at the beginning, it wasn't like that. And I don't know where that came from, honestly. Like, I never took offense to it. I just kept trying to like, hey, it's okay, hey. Because I'm like, I do like you and my child, you know, I feel like she's safe with you. And I feel like we went through a lot to find someone that we felt could work with our family. But the final straw for me was like when it was just like total disrespectful in her attitude towards me, not understanding. I'm not the, you know, I have no say so wife over here. I got a lot of say so. So then I had to say so. The mistake was that I was being a nice person, and in doing so, I told Tony how I felt, and I'm like, that was on a Saturday, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just let her go. Now, she's supposed to come in on Monday. I let her know via WhatsApp, hey, you don't have to come in. I did tell her on a Sunday because I'm like, why have you take 2 buses to get to our house and then I tell you, oh, by the way, you're fired. Due to the fact that I let her go via WhatsApp, we ended up getting fines and having to pay her $1,000.
We went down to the Ministry of Labor. It's almost like a lawsuit, almost.
Yeah.
It's like a summons, essentially, and then it could turn into a court case, essentially. So you go to mediation. This is like, so for all the guys that are watching, this is like you're going to mediation with your child's mom. Everyone in mediation is already on their side. It's not going to change. It doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what videos you have, what evidence you have.
She took the cup.
It matters nothing.
Maybe she was thirsty that day.
It
Next.
it matters.
Wait, you don't have the video, right? Oh, you have a video?
Nothing.
You know what? Videos don't matter either.
Everybody is on their side. I'm gonna say because we consulted an attorney that referred us to another attorney, and he kind of already told us how much we were going to end up paying. So that means bringing him along probably wasn't going to change anything. Set full schedule of hours, write things down, make sure people agree on it. Just realize everyone in this world, every person is human. So all the personalities that you deal with wherever you are, they're all here as well.
Looking back, I don't regret letting her go. I don't even regret trying to be considerate. But what I do regret is not understanding the rules before I made the decision. If you need some checklists to kind of give you an idea of things to expect and what you can do to kind of help you avoid the mistakes that I made, go ahead and shoot me a message and I will email you our domestic employee termination checklist. So hopefully you guys come out here, get you a great nanny, and enjoy a little bit more of peace in your life.
All right.
Till next time, peace.